Oh, you said we're going.
Oh, do you want to go? Here we are.
Yeah.
Papa, can you hear me?
Papa, can you
Papa,
hear
can you hear me?
You guys
Finally!
don't
Wow.
make me laugh like that while I'm getting the show running. Gentlemen, welcome. We are back. It is showtime. This
Hello.
is it. This is us. We are War Games News Radio. We are playing a game today. It is, whoa, geez, what is it? It's episode 7, season 3 of our Fallout 2D20 campaign. My name is Ryan. Danger, you cannot see me right now because I'm having camera-related and desk-related issues, but I am the little corner in the top left of your screen right now as your humble overseer, and these are our players. Say hello, players.
Hello, players.
We are back in action. It is the Fistful of Neutrons, Ghoul the Bad, and the Ugly, and I'm so glad y'all could join us on this adventure. Big howdy to all the Wastelanders out there today. Who we got in the chat? We got RC Walker, eScore P hanging out. If you're brand new to the show or if you're new to the channel, drop a message in the chat there. Say hello. Always happy to have some new fans and some new friends in joining the show. We're going to jump into the action right away, but before we do, we're just going to go quickly around the horn and reintroduce our cast of characters here and reacquaint ourselves with our wasteland. You know what? We'll start today with Grant the Rifleman. Grant, how you doing on this wastelandery Thursday?
Well,
Here
Grant's
it
been on
comes.
a Grant's. I'll save the line. Grant's been on a spiritual renewal, underlined by some fear because he actually loves some people now, and he has some people back in Longmount and on caravans spread around. And of course, he had a little misadventure with the frag mine some
Sure.
episodes
Oops.
ago, and so he's a bit of a changed man. Trying to find the bright parts of life, I would say, in the wasteland. Namaste.
Namaste.
Namaste right here.
Namaste.
I got your namaste right here.
As we go from one, more mellow Wastelander to a slightly more chaotic one, Raj as John, Cap, formerly known as Johnny Bottle Cap. How do we find you on this Wasteland day today, sir?
You find me well, sir. I'm here contemplating the thought that Grant and John have kind of done like a trading places.
Oh, it's a
of
full-on
sorts.
switcheroo. Yeah.
A full on like John's like the brooding like fuck this and everything and life, and Grant has this new rosy cheerful demeanor. It's like it's you know what, it's classic. It's a classic. It's your classic trading places. I love it.
It's a classic switcheroo, and it's still sort of manifesting itself because you both have held on to your individual character traits very well. The rifleman, he's still rifle manning. But moving on down the line, we have Yuri, as played by our pal Justin. Justin, how are you and Yuri doing today?
Oh, hello, everyone.
Oh fuck,
My name is Justin,
I forgot about that.
and I play Yuri Andropov on the Emmy Award-winning
We're gonna get sued for that.
live RPG vodcast, Fistful of Neutrons. Yuri is a ghoul caravaner and ex-priest / covert KGB agent. He's trying to make up for past sins and create a new world in the wasteland out there. Spent a long time traveling the dusty wastes and wants to give back to him and humanity and everyone around him. So please do stick around. Things are going to get very interesting.
this new weird mellow intro, I forget about it every time, and it's just it's weird, but I'm here.
It's
It's
weird.
certainly different.
It's unique, but it is what we're doing. And speaking of what we're doing, we are playing Fallout 2D20, a system by Modifius Entertainment. You want to get your hands on rule books or any of those things, please do just that and let us know there. Oh, and thanks for the join there. Always happy to have some new members popping in. But we're going to get rolling right away, so the obligatory content warning. Mature themes, violence, fucking swears, all of the above will be featured in this program here today, but we avoid going to any unnecessarily dark places. So, saddle up, because we're heading back to the wasteland on the Ghoul, the Bad, and the Ugly. Last time, the gang were out in the wasteland after arriving in New Pueblo in the hopes of making a deal for some razor grain. And that's where you learned of the mysterious beast that's been plaguing this town for generations, taking one adult settler every month as tribute in exchange for a good harvest. But your investigation revealed that this beast was more mechanical than monster, with the gang discovering some stolen fusion cells from the town's generator, and as well as tracks of a robo-brain nearby. You followed the signs for the beast's lair, and it led you to the General Atomics Recycling Center, where you came face to face with a gigantic robotic Yaogwai and a Miss Nanny named Brigitte. But you discovered that, right?
Yeah,
I know, yeah, it was a weird episode. But you discovered that the mechanical bear was actually just a ruse to frighten these would-be tributes, and the gang reprogrammed Brigitte to found the Vault Tech lab below the facility. Terminal entries from the scientists buried beneath once upon a time revealed a dark experiment about a self-sustaining cybernetic overseer, and the lead researcher, Dr. Cavanero, may have been up to some experimentations on his colleagues. And that's where we find our heroes now, deep underground in the lab's reactor, with John and Grant locked in combat with a Mr. Handy robot, while Yuri has just hacked a terminal, unlocking the doors on this level. Which is exactly where we are. We're just gonna get right into it. We're gonna go over to the combat map as everybody's video loads. Oh, yeah, there we go. We're in. We are back. It's combat mode, baby. We'll say it's combat light at the moment. We are technically in the initiative. I believe it's at the top of the order, but you've just heard through the speakers as the door opens behind you, Grant, with a open up. The intercom system comes to life, and a slightly digitized voice comes through the loudspeakers. This intrusion must stop. And the robot that you're currently grappled with, Grant, it goes limp. It's not fighting you.
Been there.
But it is tied up with you. Like, it hasn't let go, but it's not, like, actively pushing against you at the moment. And you hear the voice say again, you are in violation of Local Ordinance 167A. Interference with government-sanctioned Vault Tech projects are strictly prohibited and punishable by death. Exit this facility immediately and wait for Vault Tech detention teams. Current wait time is approximately 2 to 9,706,362 days. What do you do? Everything has come to a weird pause in here. The emergency lighting has flicked on. All of the doors have opened up that you can see on this level. So for Yuri, that'll be the one coming out of this sort of side room that you find yourself in, as well. Well, this door was already open, and the connective door sort of by the reactor room here. And the other gentleman, you will have seen this door here has just slid open. It's a weird standstill. Something's happened. You've opened a door you weren't supposed to. What do you do?
I'm not feeling super friendly towards this Mr. Handy, even though he's kind of stopped grappling. And of course, we killed the first one.
Sure did. Yeah, it's super dead on the ground. Yeah.
Yeah. I also like stuff. Loots. Now is probably not the right time to be doing that, but Mr. Handy is full of all sorts of tasty loots. Is there any evidence that there's like microphones around? Like there's speakers, we heard the voice.
Oh, good question. Not obviously, but you have a good, like, there's these intercom speakers like next to like the door there.
Yeah.
You have a good feeling it's like a send and receive situation. Like
Okay,
you could talk into it, and it's a speaker / microphone sort of, it's an all-in-one deal. It's Vault Tech. They got you all in one, baby.
You hear Yuri from the other room just say,
Are you okay in there? Have anything?
It's all good over here, man. I think I might go through that door that just opened.
Yeah, Johnny,
Yeah.
you want to take a move? You want to take a move through the door?
Yeah, I really do.
I mean, guys, I don't want to spoil this for you, but he really does. John Cap
really does.
moves to the open doorway. And with that, give me 2 seconds to drop a new map onto the Fantasy Grounds module for you gentlemen to
Drop
click
it on me.
Well, I mean, technically, Johnny should be the only one who looks at this map because
Yes, true.
Well,
I still have stuff to do in the other room.
okay,
so.
fair enough. Johnny, you see, well, really just a hallway in front of you. The rest of our lovely viewers at home will be able to see Dr. Cavanero's secret lab. You just see a hallway, this main sort of hallway in front of you here, Jonathan, that goes up to, it's dark, but it's like lit with these emergency lights. It's like a red spinning, red alert sort of deal in the hallway. So it's lit in here.
Klaxon light.
Thank you. That is exactly the word I was looking for in my brain palace, and that's the one.
Brain palace.
Yeah, your head brain mind.
Sure.
Yeah, that's the one. So yeah, that is what you see, Jonathan. We'll say in the combat tracker, you have just gone. So Yuri, you have the next move. John, what do you want to do in here? We'll say that's your minor action to move. Do you want to?
I want to perceive. I want to give it an ocular hat down.
Yeah, sure. I like that. You want to just do a quick peek around the corner, see what you got.
Yeah, let's see what we got there. It's a classic. See what you got.
Classic. See what you got. I like it. Okay, yeah, absolutely. Give me a roll of a perception survival, difficulty 2.
All right, we're just gonna keep it straight up. Perception survival. No extra nothing.
Oh,
Book it.
That'll do it. Book it.
That'll
He
do.
says.
Book it.
Yeah, no, that's the one. John, you do like the quick peek around the corner. You've got your gun up to the side, and then you do like around the corner, and then scoot back. And with that, a very, very successful test, you do indeed see that as these klaxons are spinning, you have they quickly catch the glint of what appears to be the same type of turrets that you saw in the entrance in the junkyard are up embedded into the roof. There are 2 of them in this hallway, and they are active.
Oh, all right. So I think I'm gonna not go that way anymore and retreat and get to a point where I can tell Rifleman that information.
Yeah, for sure. Well, I mean, you're essentially standing right next to him. He's got this.
Hey, Rifleman.
I've got an idea.
Charades.
I am not gonna stop grappling with this Mr. Handy, and I'm gonna run down the hallway holding Mr. Handy up as a big Mr. Handy shield.
Oh, I absolutely
yes.
love that.
Yes.
That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna circle back to that in just 2 seconds because Yuri, what do you want to do? Because it'll go you're the sort of the bottom of the order here in this narrative combat, and then Grant, you'll be up to do that directly next. But Yuri, what do you want to do in this
narratively, I want to do my thing, but like at the end of my turn, I just want to hear like gunfire, and then you just see Yuri like,
yeah.
I cannot leave them alone for like a minute.
It's like, yeah, boys, you good over there? It's like, everything's fine.
Oh, we're
Gunshot.
fine.
Yeah, exactly. Yuri hustled ass in here to hack the computer, but now that the computer is hacked, I kind of want to like take a quick look around and see if there's anything of value to be had, any like information, any sort of knowledge about actually what has gone on here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you do a quick little dig-a-roo. And yeah, you do in fact find what appears to be the third and final terminal entry buried deep here from one Dr. Simon Eckhart. You'll remember that you read 2 terminal entries from him before, one talking about how the team, the research team, got trapped down here when the bombs fell, and another from a few days later, or a few months later, where it seemed that the lead scientist had done something scandalous with one of the bodies of one of the other researchers. And in this note you find, dated December 4, 2077. I'm the last one. Richards, he disappeared 3 nights ago. No one's heard anything. No signs of a struggle, just gone. The handies won't answer my questions anymore. They just keep repeating the same line. Cavanero, he's got everything under control. That's what they keep saying. I tried to get into the restricted lab, but security's been changed. I know Patel and Richards are down there. I know that he's done something to them. I need to get out. I don't care what's up there. Radiations, Russians, be damned. It has to be better than whatever this is down here. There's an air vent in the life support section in the main lab. It's a long shot, but I figure it's the only other way out. If I can get past that damn security bots and the turrets and the override and... oh, well, it's a long shot. If anyone finds this, don't trust Cavanero. He's not human anymore. Maybe he never was. And the recording shuts off. Dun, 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 dun. You also find some more mundane transmissions, like back and forth from whatever this lab was to the local regional Vault-Tec HQ in Uranium Springs, talking about the Cybernetic Sustainable Overseer Program, or the CSOP.
I want it to be known that I'm taking these hollow discs with me.
Oh, okay.
These holotapes with me.
Sure.
Like, I'm taking them as a... But there's no, like, notebooks laying around or anything like that, eh?
I mean, sure. Yeah, I'll give you that. I mean, less so much in... maybe in the reactor area. Maybe that's something more you'd find in the lab. But you do find, some pretty basic, like, Vault-Tec memos, progress reports, but it's all pretty, cryptic and corporate speak. So there's not just, the big red stamp, here's what Vault-Tec was doing here.
Yeah, for sure. I'm still going to collect this data, and then all of a sudden... oh, for fuck's sake. And I'm going to make my way into the reactor area, to the door where the boys are.
Indeed. Smash cut to Grant now grabbing this Mr. Handy, which has for this moment gone unresistive. And yeah, you just make a break for it. Rifleman, give me a this is gonna be interesting. Let's make this a difficulty 3 strength plus athletics test.
Strength plus athletics coming up. However, I'm going to say that chat has named it Mr. Shield.
Oh, yes. I saw RC Walker. Yes, the newest addition to our Mr. Handy family of stars.
Mr. Handy family products.
Yeah.
Mr. Shield.
Mr. Shield.
Mr. Shield. I'm
You
buying
love
2
Mr.
dice.
Handy. Get ready to love Mr. Shield.
You love Mr. Handy.
You thought
Get
Mr.
a load
Microwave
of-
was dumb. Well, get
Yeah.
ready.
Mr. Bullet
Give it
Sponge.
to you. Well, listen to this. No.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Give me that test. Difficulty 3.
Yeah.
Now, you're this the strength plus athletics, because you're both picking up this robot and then running and trying to also use it to shield yourself. So depending on how you do or don't pass this roll, you may have some incoming fire.
Sounds reasonable. Here's all my dice.
Oh,
nice.
Pretty good.
Okay.
Pretty good.
Yep,
Not
that
too shaboy.
will do it. That is why, in fact, the exact number of things that I said you had to do. So good job. Yeah, you pick up Mr. Shield. And do just as, I mean, it's right on the tin, what he's there to do. Yeah, you grab him and just like basically like put him up over your head like turtle shell style, and just book it through this hallway. And you do indeed find yourself into the other room. We'll say for all intents and purposes, you make yourself down through this hallway. It's the same hallway in the other map, essentially, and you get down to the other door. These things are still shooting at you currently, but you are I will say for the remainder of this turn, Mr. Shield is soaking up these bullets. Now, that won't last forever. He's only so shielding. So at the moment, with your minor action complete, and I'll say that's probably your major and your minor to pick up a robot and run down the hallway. You do have 2 action points, so you could do another major action. Salute.
Major action?
If you wanted to. Yeah, no one can see me salute. I feel upset about that with my camera broken today. Yes, so yeah, that is where you are currently at. It will come down in the next order to the Mr. Handy, who's currently grappled with thou.
When I'm close enough to the turrets, I'd like to grab them and then like rip them out of the ceiling.
Okay, sure. I like that plan.
I'm trying to like cover the distance with Mr. Shield. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I will say that you are currently out of juice. If you wanted to, because these turrets are going to go, and they're going to target you currently. If you want to try to grab one of them, you'd have to spend the action points you have and drop the shielding that you're gaining from Mr. Shield.
Can I tell how much longer the spare parts are that I'm holding are going to last before it's destroyed and no longer shielding me?
A game, real world, not
like
very long. Like
okay.
Mechanically, give it a round or 2.
Okay. Not good.
Not good.
I'll stop there, and maybe can I use an action point to just like, sorry, is this other door right next to me? Is that one open?
No, it is. It is currently locked.
Okay. Well, I'll just turn to Johnny.
I'll give you that for free.
I'll turn to John.
The fact that you're still here means you're meant to be. Now get this door, son.
I'm just standing there getting like machine gunned, holding up. Yep.
That is exactly what's happening.
I'll end my turn.
Fantastic. Well, while that's happening, the Mr. Handy that's with you now taking a bunch of bullets, and the temporary reprieve that the good doctor gave you, offering you a chance to run away, has now expired. He goes ahead and is going to attack you with his pincer claws.
Pincer claws.
That was stupid.
Okay.
Attacking you with his pincer, Mr. Grant. That is 2 successes.
Ooh, 77.
So he is going to hit, but now he's going to have to do really well to punch through that power armor of yours. That's not going to do it.
How about no?
How about no? And I don't have any. I was about to throw some action points at you, but I don't have any. So never mind. That's Mr. Handy. The other one's a pile of scrap. That's going to move over to John Cap. Back to you. What do you want to do, buddy? There's 2 machine gun turrets raining down some fire onto your pal and pals, Mr. Shield.
Yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can jimmy that lock open. So I'm gonna do a run, dive, duck, dip, and dodge, and all of the D's.
Absolutely. Well, I'll give you the machine guns are focused on riflemen. We've got that, so I'll give you. You can make your minor action to move up to the door, and then if you want to try to lockpick it, absolutely.
Narratively, can I have done all of those things?
Oh, dude, yeah. I'm picturing like what's it? Entrapment, right? Like Catherine.
Yeah, with the lasers.
With the lasers, yeah. You're doing that. You're like arching your back, and bullets are like flying in between it, and like you're.
Grant's like holding Mr. Shield up, watching me do this unnecessary movement, and just like
Serpentine.
trying not to get mad, but his new calm demeanor won't allow for it.
Yep. that
New calm demeanor won't allow.
won't allow for it. I love that. Absolutely. Yeah, you dip, duck, dive, dodge, and duck these bullets, and end up at the door. Give me a difficulty 2 lockpick test. Anything you want to do to spice up this roll?
So what is it's what pairs with lockpick? Is it
Agility.
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 okay?
Or is it perception? Sorry.
No. Let's make it agility.
You know what I
Let the
love?
target numbers at 12.
I actually do think it's agility, now that I think about it. No, wait, hold on. Why don't I know this all of a sudden?
Hold on. Lockpick. I do believe lockpick is.
You do this all the time, Justin.
Perception.
Yeah, okay, perception.
Beans. Okay, fine. I'm gonna luck point it.
Beans.
I'm gonna luck point it.
Okay.
And I would like to buy 1 additional dice by giving you a
Wait,
Ooh.
its default special is
love it if you
perception,
did.
but it can be used with agility
You
or
can
strength.
negotiate, yeah. And
If you're trying to force the door open without breaking the lock,
what I was gonna say was,
What kind of a lock is it?
well, it's one of these which electric and it's got an electric component, but it also has a mechanical key. Like it's either or. If you had a physical key, you could open it, or if you had a key card, you could open it. But what I'll say with your chosen move of egress, because it was agility based to run, dip, duck, dive, and dodge through
Right.
here, I'll give you that you're doing it with agility. But what will happen in that case is I'm gonna make it just one difficulty harder at a D3 because you're doing it with such fucking style that you run in and you do like a
Right.
power
I'm
slide.
like lock picking as I'm like diving towards it.
Yeah, like you jump through the air and put the fucking key in.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool. Then I will buy at least 1 dice. I'm
Fantastic.
gonna buy one. I'm gonna buy 1 dice,
I love it.
and that'll be fine.
Will.
instant win. That's a chill card.
That's a pretty chill card.
And not spending that luck point in this now because it's agility or
Correct. Yes.
okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah, because my agility is 10.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
But here we go. But my lockpick is 2, so not great. But here we go.
Uh-huh.
12 is pretty all right.
You got to re-roll in
3,
there 'cause you
1,
bought a
go.
dice.
Oh, you got to
you
re-roll
are-
that 19. That's for sure.
Yeah.
You are kidding me with that. Okay, I get to re-roll because of my perk,
Daring nature. Yeah.
the daring nature. So that's good.
Yeah. Re-roll that 19.
Roll the 19, and that becomes an 8.
Ooh,
Oh,
okay.
that's a win. That's a success.
So that's 2.
Yep. So that's 2. Yeah. Any other
I like
spice
where
you want
this
to
is
add in
going.
to try to flip that 13?
Okay, I'm gonna luck point it.
Okay.
Now I'm going to luck
This is
point it.
big. This is big.
This is for this. Come on. Hey! There it is.
Baby.
That had to work. I couldn't not make that.
Yeah, no, that absolutely had to work. John fucking slides in, and you know, I'll say it's even one better than like lock picking. You like lock pick it by like sliding up to it, and like you just like gun bucket, like fucking like just take your butt of your gun, just like conk, break the lock, clear off the door with one fell swoop, and it slides right open. The door is open, and you could have potentially solved my machine gun hallway puzzle. It is now up to Yuri. What are you gonna do?
Can I narratively just shout back to Grabs like
yep.
you coming in here or what?
Yeah. I'll come in. Yeah, when I can.
Cool. Sounds like a plan. Yuri, it is up over to your turn. What are you up to, buddy?
Yuri just says, and he shouts down the hallway, "Why is it when I leave you both unsupervised, it always comes down to gunfire?"
I mean, his name is the Rifleman.
Yuri
He's
is
got you
actually
there.
he's gonna saddle up next to the door,
Okay.
and these machine gun turrets in the roof are going right.
They are currently going, shooting some bullets down on the Mr. Handy.
Yeah, I'm just gonna take careful aim. I'm gonna use my minor action to aim.
Oh, can you aim with Sherlock Ohms? I believe it has the inaccurate.
Oh, yeah.
Busted.
It is. It does have. Do I have any other weapon? In fact, I do believe I actually have a laser
Fat Man.
musket.
That's sweet.
No, I don't want to do that. I think I have a laser musket, don't I?
Oh yeah, you totally do. Yeah,
Yeah.
You absolutely do.
So I'm going to
Sure.
like wind it up and oh shit.
I had something.
Okay, so I don't actually have the laser musket in my inventory.
Oh, hold on. I'll drop it in there.
But I know
Yeah,
that.
no, you most definitely have. That was your weapon before you found Sherlock Holmes.
Yeah,
It is in your inventory now.
Thank you, sir. I am going to take a knee in classic, lineman stance and take aim and fire.
Fantastic. In the combat tracker, there are 2 machine gun turrets. You are free to select one of them. I can just do it for you too.
Yes, thank you, sir.
Wait, hold on, I'll just do it here.
Because combat. There we go. I want. Oh, it's still not in my weapons. It doesn't matter. What is the target?
What's the your target? Well, it's the same as your shooting stuff. It's in your inventory. Go into.
It is my inventory, but it's not in my combat.
Oh, you gotta equip it here. There you go.
Ah.
Combat tab, baby. And you are currently targeting the machine gun turret. So just roll them dice, baby.
Still not in my combat. It's not equipped. One second.
Do you think if I stuck my finger in one of the turret holes that would stop the bullets?
Please
from
don't
coming
do.
out?
There it
Please
is.
don't do that.
There it is. It's there now.
Don't do that.
Focus. It's there now. Shoot the gun.
You do the dumbest shit. Please don't. Okay.
Shoot gun.
I'm attacking. Shooting gun.
Shoot gun.
Shoot gun.
Shoot gun.
Here we go. Well, that's not great.
Interesting.
Oh.
Okay. I mean, you hit.
I did. You
Roll-
know what?
Roll me down. Oh.
Any way to re-roll that?
I mean.
Yeah, I'm gonna luck point that.
I mean, it's just. I mean, it's just an attack. I mean, what am I gonna do? Break your laser rifle?
You might break my laser.
After you
rifle.
just got it.
All right. So I'm going to re-roll that.
Okay. Yep. Burn that luck point, baby.
I did. Oh, that's a crit.
Oh,
That's a
wow.
big old crit.
You really
Significantly
won the pendulum
Nice.
in the other direction.
better.
there.
Yeah, you gained a bunch of action points off that. Roll me some damage, bud.
Neat. That's pretty good.
Yep. No, that'll do. Yeah, you deal some damage to that machine gun turret. It is your minor action. What do you want to do? I can
Oh,
say
wait,
you
I
can
didn't
move
have
further
to,
if you
I
want
didn't
to.
have to burn that luck point because I was aiming.
Oh, right. That was the whole point of the thing that you did.
Yep.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Give yourself that luck point back.
All right, I'm taking that luck point back.
All right.
That's
Fine.
my luck point.
Next time we spend 5 minutes giving you a weapon in your inventory, you're spending those points. All right.
Did you wake me up?
Before you go.
Before you go.
Fantastic. So that will be your minor action. So now you are stuck where you're at, though, unless you want to spend some action points to run.
I definitely want to. No, I want to buy more action points to shoot at the other laser turret.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
And we're going again.
Sure. Yep. Just roll more attack.
Why not?
I mean, you didn't kill the first one. I did say that, right?
Fine. No, I'm actually attacking the second one.
Okay. Yeah, you're diversifying your portfolio. Love it.
Sure.
That also
Pretty good.
Double
also hits. Okay, so yeah, you spent some action points to do another attack, which you have done. Roll damage.
Hope it's a good one.
You do some damage to the other one as well. You bust through its armor with the piercing of the laser musket. Well done. They are still active, but they do turn to look at yourself.
Hi, I'm Yuri. Please shoot me. Grant, could you do something about this?
Machine gun turrets targeting Yuri.
Oh no.
Oh no, it's all right. Yuri, he's got some armor. He's not as fragile as he used to be.
He's gonna be just fine.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Well,
Hey, I mean, I don't have a lot of action points I can throw at you, so don't worry about it. First one goes off, misses completely wide. Second one goes, and it does just catches the tip of you on your left leg.
Just the tip.
Yeah, so this is the part that's not going to be great.
So something not so chill just
it's
happened.
not as chill.
Oh!
Ooh!
Partially resisted. Location left a
Burst
critical
damage.
injury.
So
That doesn't look good at
yes.
all. None of that looks good.
I mean, it's not great.
It's not great.
But what happened here, Yuri, is that machine gun, one of them locks onto you and just clips the edge of your leg from your little point of cover there. You do have some armor, which reduces some of the damage, but it is still an injury because it would have been 7, but it's down to 5. So you are currently crippled in that old left hop along of yours. It is now, though, the top of the order. I'm going to say for mechanic purposes, Duke was just chilling in this in the reactor room, so he's not a target for insta death.
I like that.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good.
Rifleman, what do you want to do? Doors open. These machine gun turrets, you can tell by taking a quick look that you figure that the damage that Yuri did was decent, but not like bloodied, we'll say. You could maybe surmise that maybe he did about a third of the damage needed to do to take these things out of action.
Okay, so I think these are probably designed to like be secured to the ceiling enough for them to shoot, but probably not to have a power armor suit grab the tip of the barrel and start monkeying around like a lunatic.
I
So
mean,
that's
we've never meleeed a turret before.
I mean, I also like making you have to dig to obscure pages in the rule book. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to drop the Mr. Handy
Okay.
and just like let go.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to try to jump up and grab the turret barrels and just start like lunaticking around like I'm an angry primate in an enclosure at the zoo who did not get his grapes today.
Yeah, you're gonna. Yeah, I love that. You are going to try to Harambe the fuck out of this.
God bless you, Harambe.
Turret. Oh,
Yeah.
dicks out for Harambe, boys. All right, let's do
Both
it.
of them.
This is
Yeah.
bizarre. Okay, so you're gonna. God. Okay, so. Because you won the grapple with the Mr. Handy, just barely. I'll add.
That's fair.
I'll give you the ability to end said grapple, which you do.
Okay.
But now to reach this thing isn't really going to be the difficulty. You're a fairly tall dude in a set of power armor lifts that give you a good like 6 inches. So like getting up and punching the thing's not going to be an issue, but pulling it clear out of socket is. So what I'll say is,
can I add just a quick? I'm not even trying to pull them off the roof, but like there's going to be cogs and gears.
you want to
alignments.
fuck with you want to fucking
yeah.
You want to fuck it
Break
up.
the targeting system.
So
or whatever,
here's what I'll say. It'll be a melee attack.
Yeah.
And we'll just do it standard. So
Yeah.
you'll just be attacking strength plus whatever it is, athletics.
Yeah.
And an unarmed attack because you don't unless you want to just hit it with your sledgehammer.
I mean, I could just do that too. Again, it's like mechanically sort of hard. What is it? What kind of attack is it?
I'll give you either option. You can either try to unarmed grab it and try to fuck with it this way.
Yeah.
Which I'll make a difficulty 2 test just to jump up and grab it. Or you can just try to swing away at it with your sledgehammer and just make a normal melee attack, which will be difficulty 1.
You know what? I'm gonna monkey it because difficulty
I love
is
it.
not too bad.
Yep. Okay.
It's fun. So strength melee weapons.
Correct.
Okay. You know what?
Okay.
Unarmed, I should say, or yeah.
Strength unarmed. Okay,
Yeah.
same thing. I'm the rifleman, not the punch things.
I mean,
men.
you keep saying that, but
That's fine. I mean, the suit changes everything. Okay,
Yeah.
strength. Unarmed. I bought a dice.
Okay.
So please remove.
yes, sir.
I'm rolling some numbers. The numbers are. There's one success.
One success. Oh my! I
But
have
you
a
know what?
target of
Can
11.
I spend a luck?
Well, I think you can, but you could also just because you spent a was it cautious nature? Because you
I do have cautious nature
because you bought an action point.
Oh, I love that.
You can
Okay,
just re-roll one.
I'm gonna re-roll. The target number is 11.
Whoa, that
Give me
dice is
some-
flying around.
Hey!
That's 11. That's an 11, baby.
Harambe.
Good enough for the girls I go with.
Hell yeah. Yeah, absolutely. You jump up and grab this thing. And start just like you grab it by like I mean it doesn't have much of a barrel that you can see. It's like one of those like dome turrets from like Fallout 3 where just like a slot in it opens and then just a fucking bullets just start spraying at you. But you're able to just jump up and like each hand into like the little slot of like the opening of where this thing's armored, and then you just fucking open it like a fucking clamshell. Like you just like tear this thing, clear off its axis. It is toast. Quarterback is toast. Next, I mean that's gonna be I guess we'll call it your minor action to drop the handy, major action to do what you just did. So unless you want to spend action points to go to me, that may be your turn, sir.
That's it for me. I'm happy monkeying around.
Okay, yeah. Well, then it's going to be the Mr. Handy that's just let go of you now. But it's going to go ahead, seeing a fresh target that I might actually have a chance of injuring, it's going to try and take a swipe at Johnny Bottlecap.
Oh, you bastard.
John Cap! And it's going to go ahead with the buzzsaw, and it just turns around and says, fresh specimens! Bzzz. As the buzzsaw coming at you
From
Nope.
Kamachka.
Nope.
Nope. I even had him targeting the rifleman by accident, but that was the wrong guy. But either way, he takes a swing at you, John, and misses. You deftly just move out of the way as this thing's.
I never stopped dodging.
Never stopped dodging.
Never stop dodging.
And it's now up to your turn, actually, John. What do you want to do?
I know I'm not very skilled with the power fist,
Sure.
But I want to.
but I really want to use the power fist. In fact,
I mean, he's
no,
right.
you know what? I'm gonna luck point it. So I'm going to
Ooh.
replace my strength, which is a 4,
Okay.
with my luck, which is a 10.
Hmm.
That's much better.
Much.
And we're gonna. Oh my God! It's still a target number of 11, but
That's
you know
pretty
what?
good. That's pretty good.
It's
Not
still
bad.
decent.
How difficult is this going to be to punch the
To punch the robot.
Mr. Handy?
Only difficulty
Shit.
1.
Okay.
Regular defense.
Cool. I'm doing straight up and down. Here we go.
Hell yeah.
A little bit better than straight up and down.
Yeah.
Yeah, like hopefully much better than that. Oh!
Oh! Good douche.
What the hell out of that thing?
2 action points added to the pool. Full on connect. Yeah, you just like square it up and just like it's fucking like boxing simulator. Just whonk. Hit him clear between the 3 eyes. Roll damage.
Nice. Oh, let me. Did I? Oh, I didn't target the Mr. Handy, but
I will do that for you here. One moment, John Cap, because they changed how you grab the targets now, and it's kind of annoying.
grab him.
Grab him.
Grab
Okay,
him.
there you go. Roll damage.
Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Come on. Come on. Resist. Ah!
Damn it.
How to reach these kids.
You do hit him, but it doesn't do a ton of damage, unfortunately. But he takes the hit. And that is your current turn. You have more action points. You could do something else, major action-y, or minor action. You could move or do any number of things.
Maybe try and put a little bit of distance between myself and maybe like outside of buzzsaw range.
For sure. Yeah, you would be able to put yourself on the other side of the door that you opened. Yeah. So yeah, you're able
Hey
to
Grant, you're good though, right? And I just like, yep.
yeah, stand behind the giant in power armor. Like pretty
Yeah.
good call, actually. Anything else you want to do?
Nope, that's my turn.
Okay. very good. We go to the bottom of the order. Yuri, you're in here with Duke at the moment. What do you want to do? There is, you've got a bit of a gibbled leg, so it's going to be, if you want to make it sort of through this hallway, you're going to have to either, you're probably going to have to spend you'll definitely have to spend your major action to sprint if you want to make it sort of through to the other end of the hallway. But you do have some action points you could spend, so you could buy some actions. What are you up to?
I have some questions.
Yes.
These reactors that I'm in. They're electric, but do they run off nuclear power?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I don't know. They are.
I don't know.
I don't know, man. What the fuck? I got to be a nuclear physicist now to run this.
No, I'm
kidding. Yes, they are electric. They are, the fucking Fallout, not cold fusion, but micro fusion reactors. Yeah.
In Yuri's expertise of knowing these things and being into the deep dark web of it, if I shot one of these things and it exploded, would it give off radiation?
It'd have to be a pretty good shot to crack the, I don't know what the fuck, uranium lead lined fusion chamber sarcophagus thing. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah. The shielding.
Yeah, that'd be a really good shot. You're trying to heal up that leg, eh?
I'm trying to heal up.
Okay. Yeah, sure. You know what? I fucking love this.
I'm gonna grab. I'm on the ground. For fuck's sake, Dookie boy, Dookie, go to Grant. Go now.
And he fucking dip, duck, dive. He does the exact same moves Johnny did, dipping under the machine gun turrets, Catherine Zeta-Jones style.
Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Funny lasers. All of a sudden, John, you see Duke also hiding behind.
You'll get in here, dude.
Yeah, 100%.
And then for my major action, I'm going to a major and minor action. There's only one turret still around, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna be on my back and wind up my fucking laser musket.
Yep.
I'm gonna shoot that other fucking thing.
Okay.
Fuck these guys.
Absolutely. 1 second. Let me target the thing. It is this one. Okay, there you go. Roll to attack. You hit.
Oh, okay.
Roll damage.
That'll do it.
That will do.
Come on, big rolls. That's not a big roll. You do some damage.
Luck. Can I
Yes,
re-roll?
you can. You can re-roll, I believe, up to 3 damage dice. So that
I would like to re-roll those 3 shitty damage dice.
Yeah,
Terrible
absolutely. Dice. Roll 3 other damage dice there.
All right. 4, 2, 3. Well, actually, it was a 1, 2, 3.
Yeah. So you have done 3 additional points of damage.
Hey,
that's not bad.
Does it explode?
It does not explode, but it is. Oh wait, hold on. Let me see where it is here. No, it does not explode, but it is not doing good. One could say it is bloodied.
All right, fuck it. I pull out Sherlock Holmes.
Okay.
I pull out Sherlock
Sure.
Holmes. I'm buying another
not?
major action.
Okay.
And I'm shooting one of these fucking generators.
Hell yeah.
I want it to explode into major radiation.
Well, let's do just that. Here's what I'll say. You're shooting an inanimate object. It's gonna be difficulty 0. To damage it, you're gonna be looking for a sweet spot here. To damage it enough to get some radioactive glow to heal you, you're going to be looking for 3 successes. If you get 4 successes, there's going to be a radiation sort of leak that's going to grow as this battle goes on. If you get 5 successes, something really bad could happen.
I'm doing it.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I'm on the ground. I'm like, ugh, my fucking leg. I can't move it.
You can buy 1 dice with your action points you have, and then you could also buy more from me if you want. But keep in mind, the more successes you possibly get, the worse this could go.
I'm gonna buy 1 dice.
Okay. I love that.
Okay. I'm rolling.
Come on, 3, baby. This is fun.
Yeah, don't do too good.
Ooh.
That's all the. Oh wait. No, that wasn't a
Uh-huh.
science roll. Never
It
mind.
was not a science roll. You have anything else you could throw at this? Luck points, something? Because getting that down to 14 would be really sweet.
All right, I'm going to roll. I'm going to burn another luck point.
Oh, man.
I need
Don't
this
you
to
crit.
work.
Do you guys
don't
spell
you
that
crit.
TPK around the corner? I mean, even if you crit, yeah.
All right, I am rolling this with luck.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
doing it again. Okay, I need a target number less than 14.
14 or less.
Here we go.
Oh,
Okay.
that's pretty good.
Now, is small guns or energy
No, it
weapons
is
a
not.
tag skill? Fuck.
Oh,
God,
nice.
fuck you.
Small guns is not.
Oh.
However, I will give you this. I'm shooting with Sherlock Holmes, which is not small guns. It's just energy.
Sorry, energy weapons. Yes, is energy weapons a tag skill?
It most certainly is.
Okay, well
Oh,
that's
shit.
4 successes.
4 successes.
Yay! Okay, so here's
we
what happens.
got a leak.
Yuri, now roll me damage as well, just because I want to see what type of if this is a fucking spray and pray shot or what happens here.
Oh my God! Why are you doing this to me? I don't even
This is
like
great.
it.
I'm really happy that this all happened.
Oh,
Okay. That's very good. That's very good.
Oh, it is burst damage.
Yeah. Okay, so here's what happens. You're like, everything was going great. All of a sudden,
Everything's gone, Pete Tong.
yeah, and then all of a sudden it went Pete Tong. You aim Sherlock Holmes, and like, you're like, I don't know if this is gonna work, and you like squint maybe a little, like fuck, and then pull the trigger, and it does what Sherlock Holmes does sometimes, which is just like. And like and 5 individual lasers come out of this thing, and like, but it's like the tightest grouping, like a perfect like 5 shots into the side of this thing, and it like gets red hot in like the metal of it, and then like it just keeps getting redder hotter, and then like it's like white hot, and then it's like green hot, and then there's like a crack starts to like form in it, and all of a sudden you feel fucking great.
Can I heal my leg, please?
Your leg is healed, and you just got a dose of red kryptonite. You just got fucking jacked up.
like, today's gonna be a really good day.
Yeah, you just got fucking jacked. This is nuts. I love this.
I just did a line of coke off a stripper's tits.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah, and you have just gotten another free action, a major action, and you feel fucking great, and you have plus 5 additional hit points, temporary hit points.
Awesome.
And yeah, you just feel fucking outstanding. It is still
I
your
can't-
turn, and
I
you have
can't
another
edit.
action.
I can't edit my shit, but please give me
Oh,
those.
yeah.
things.
Don't worry about that.
If that's my thing, Yuri has never felt more like Superman in his entire life.
Yeah.
I'm getting up like da da da, like fist on the ground, gets up. I am
Superhero pose.
Yeah,
Yeah,
superhero pose.
I'm barrel rushing down the hallway, and I'm gonna pick up everyone that I can and push them through the door.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
You start running through the hall, and as you do, the machine gun, the last one, it like goes to like try to track you, good luck. You are a fucking
I am
silver
water.
bullet. Yeah, exactly. You fucking barrel rush down this hallway. Yeah, and you like just like push the Mr. Handy out of the way, or Mr. whatever his name is, who's basically
Mr. Shield.
Yeah, Mr. Shield, who's hanging on to just dear life at the moment. And yeah,
I have never felt so great. This is amazing.
you full on like a Goldberg spear tackle rifleman, and like even in his power armored frame, you like take him down, and the whole gang is now like dogpiled on this side of the door. But as you reach that, Yuri, John, your pit boy starts ticking, and
Like Geiger counter.
yeah, like Geiger
Yeah.
counter ticking, yeah.
Oh right, because of that thing that just happened.
Yeah, a little bit. Partially because you have a like fucking juiced up radioactive ghoul directly on top of you.
He's like, "Hey guys," I was like,
Hey guys, you're having a great
"Where
time.
the
Yeah.
fuck did he go from?"
And also, it's just slowly ticking up and up and up. And in the other room, you can just hear the lowest building up of something, as this reactor is not having the greatest time. You find yourselves in the lab of Dr. Cavanero, which is where we will come back to in the last half of our episode, because we're going to take a quick break as we head into...
This is fun.
This is a good
fun
one.
and stupid.
Very fun, very
Holy shit.
stupid. This has been just a weirdest rolls ever. We're going to take, let's call it just a quick, we'll come back 10 after. So it'll be 10 after 10 Eastern time, 10 after 8 on Mountain time. So we will be back very shortly. Stay tuned, and we'll be back with more Wild Wasteland action. Hang tight. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. We're here. Hey, we are live in the wasteland. We're coming back right into the action with the second half of The Ghoul, the Bad, and the Ugly, Season 3, Episode 7. Raj, what was the name we came up with this one again?
Insane in the Robo Brain.
Insane in the Robo Brain is the name of this episode, and we're so glad that you could join us as we finish off this dungeon crawl we have here with the gang in the General Atomics Recycling Facility, which has a secret Vault-Tec underground lab in it, which you can see here at the moment. The gang has just foiled one Mr. Handy and one machine gun turret. They're in the hallway directly behind them at the moment, but you've barreled through this doorway after Yuri, maybe accidentally, maybe on purpose, a little bit of both, sent the one of the reactors of this facility, I wouldn't say into meltdown, but it's not having a great time. Yuri got a big old radiation superhuman boost out of the deal, and now the rest of the gang is on this side of the lab, which is lit differently than the emergency lights that you saw in the hallway before. This is all sort of more big and bright, and like it looks like it feels more sterile and serene, like there's less debris, that sort of thing. You can tell that this area's been kept a little bit cleaner despite 200 years of rust and grime. We're sort of in combat light right now, I'll say. The Mr. Handy's on the other side of the door. It's barely hanging on to life after getting machine gunned a couple of times, and also shot and punched a couple of times. And the turret can no longer shoot you. But it is currently,
Nice.
well, I'll say, is the top sort of the order. You guys have just found yourselves in this dog pile after Yuri pushed you through the door. And have sort of gotten up to right yourselves as the Mr. Handy in the hallway is sort of malfunctioning and running around, and the turret's looking for a new target. What do you do, gents? The room, what you see is what you see. In the center of the room are these two giant vats of what look to be some sort of viscous, bubbling... You can't tell what color it is. Like, are the lights that are in it shining green? Is the goop green? Is it glowing? You don't know what's going on, but it's a bubbling vats of weirdness in the center of this room. And other than that, you can see a hallway going off to the left. What do you do?
I want to know what's that.
You want to know
Go
what's
ahead.
that?
Like, can I brush off the lid and kind of see what's going on in there?
Ooh, yeah, absolutely. The sort of the calm or the din of the battle sort of all of a sudden drops away to this more sort of calm situation, and other than the Geiger counter ticking up on your Pip-Boy there, John, it's pretty quiet in here as you move towards the tanks. You do hear kind of like a muffled bubbling, like something's circulating through this tube or whatnot, and it looks like there's like condensation, almost like frost on it. Whatever's in here is being kept very cold, and as you move up sort of to the front, there's like a little like plaque sort of thing that's frosted over, and you sort of rub it aside, and it says Cybernetic Sustainable Overseer Program, Biometric Fluid Storage.
Interesting.
Jonathan, what are you going to do?
I mean, that's a bit of a
There's
buzz.
there's like this sort of a bank of what looks to be like some computers and whatnot on sort of this wall here where these tubes are running to, and as you move in sort of closer, you can see that there's this locked door to your left, or a closed door I should say, to your left. You don't know if it's locked or not. These other doors you see on the far side of the room, and this little office here with these lockers and or chairs. As you examine this fluid, one of the speakers above your head turns on. Wait, stop! Stay away from that. The Vault-Tec detention teams are on their way now. Yes, I just got a call from them now. Step outside, please. Please, for the good of humanity, step aside.
Yuri smiles and kind of elbows Grant in the ribs and says, "Go ahead. Do whatever you need to do."
Grant feels a bit something because I want to talk to this entity before we do anything, but I'm going to take out the frag mine that I have in my inventory.
Okay, the perpetual
and I'm going to
frag
hold
mine.
it up.
Church of the Perpetual Frag Mine.
I'm going to hold it up and I'm going to rotate it around.
Hey, Robo-Brain, do you know what this is?
What? You wouldn't be so brash as to set off an explosive in here. You have no idea what you're dealing with.
Well, the smallest joys often make the biggest impact.
Please. I have no idea what that means, but please, but before you do anything rash, please, it seems you cannot be reasoned with through threats of violence, so perhaps a meeting of the minds is in order. Big door to the left side of Johnny there opens. Come forward, if you please. If I can't dissuade you, maybe I can convince you.
Yuri is gonna be very casual and walk around these tanks and inspect them.
Okay.
And inspect the, ins and outs and the computer.
Sure. Yeah. Yes.
You can hear me, correct?
Yes, of course.
Excellent. So you understand that a absolute meltdown is happening above.
I know that you've tampered with my reactor and my robots.
Your reactor will explode. And it will shed a large amount of radiation, which me and my friends will survive. You, however, probably will not.
Please, there is no need for any of this violence. I understand we've gotten off on the wrong foot, but please, I can explain things further if you just come inside, please.
No.
Can I quick?
Yeah. You want to do any sort of examinations on this VATS or?
Yes, I will let Grant go first, but yes, of course, I would love
Grant?
to.
It's hard to get off on the wrong foot when neither you nor I have any.
And I'll sort of like open the cowl of my power armor for a second and like wave my bottom half, what's left of it.
Okay.
Oof.
I would like to do like a repair roll to see if I can tell what the machine is doing to the fluid. I know I'm not going to be able to figure out.
Oh, you can make
what
a
the
roll
fluid
for
is.
that. Would it be a
Yeah.
repair roll? Most certainly not. No, not in
Okay.
any way, shape, and or form. I like what you did there. I
Well,
like
like,
what you
so-
tried to do. There.
I'm trying to repair
So
them.
hold on, but I am trying to use a repair mindset to determine function or whether this is working because it's been going for a long time.
I'll give you this for free. It is
Okay.
working. There is nothing about this lab other than the reactor which you have broken.
Okay.
Which is
It was like that.
I
when we
swear.
got
It was
here.
like that when I got here.
There is whatever this is. It has been running looks like without a hitch for the last 200 years. If you
Tell you
if
what.
you want to
Okay.
examine this in some sort of mechanical sense,
Yeah.
what I'll give you is
Wait,
no.
I'll do something
No,
different.
you've already hold on.
Okay.
You
Okay.
haven't tried
Right.
anything. I'll tell you what I will let you do with that.
You can't
marker
triple
of
step
me.
it, double step.
Yeah, you can't triple step, double step. Yeah, if you want to do a repair-based thing, yeah, go ahead and you can do that. It'll be intelligence repair, but it will be difficulty 4 because again, this is just working. very, very well. If you want to try to figure out, how to break it, it's pretty easy. It's a glass thing, and it's got wires everywhere.
I don't want to break it.
It's all pretty obvious, right?
I want to
So
slowly fuck it up.
Again, it'll be difficulty 4
Okay,
if you want to do that. Because
okay.
again, there's nothing about this that
Sounds
is
good.
broken.
I'm gonna
Yuri,
buy 2.
Yuri puts a hand up.
Buy
and
2
says,
from me.
Go gently, Grant. Go gold.
Yeah, and like I'm very kid gloves on this, but here's my bought 2 dice, repair intelligence roll.
He
That's
gets
good.
4
I have 4,
successes.
and I have a multi-tool which decreases the
that's-
difficulty by
There you
1.
go. All right, we're never doing a repair roll ever again. Okay, I'm just kidding. That was fantastic. Amazing. Yes, you figure it out. You figure out what's happening here, and it's not going to be super revolutionary, but you did do the thing. Whatever's in this whatever in these 2 tanks are being fed into this wall, and which is. You can then see that there's sort of pipes going through the ceiling, and there's all these other tubes that have been hooked up. This fluid is being pumped through these tubes into the other room on the far left side, where the doctor has invited you to come and take a chat.
So I know where the pumps are.
The pumps are heading that way. Yep. You can also tell from there that they're that the wall of computer banks where these tubes are running into, there are other power cables, data cables, those sorts of things running into this room over here. The one with this big yellow computer thing in there. That is what I will give you with that. But other than that, it's a big old tank doing
Sounds
something.
good.
It won't reveal what is actually happening with said tank.
Got it. So all I'm going to do, I'll sort of like gesture to Yuri and John. I'm just going to start removing screws and taking off service panels.
Oh, you're reading my mail,
Wait,
dude.
All of them.
Wait,
all
stop.
of them that I can find. Screws and panels are coming off the whole thing.
You're reading my mail.
do not understand. If you destroy the tanks, the children of New Pueblo, they'll starve to death.
Even the wasteland looks pretty when you're looking at it alive, my friend.
We're alive. Please, you do not understand what you are doing. If you want to take apart these vats, those children will have nothing to eat. I'm doing this all for them.
Yuri is walking around very nonchalant. Is there like a gear or like a purpose, like a big wheel where these tanks empty into? Because there's a grate underneath them, which I see.
There's not something that they empty into, but if anybody wants to try to figure out what's going on with these tanks,
Yes, I would love to.
at any fucking point, yes, absolutely.
Because I'm
If you just want
big
to
on
take it apart
science.
without finding out what it does, that's a great way to blow yourselves up.
I'm big on science.
Yeah,
Repair it.
ask a question.
I want to do a science intelligence roll. on
No,
this.
ask a question about what you want to figure out about the thing, and I tell you what you roll,
Oh.
sir.
What kind of question do I need to ask
are
for to be
correct.
offensive?
Yes.
You are correct, Overseer Daddy.
Yes.
Oh.
Tell me what you want to figure out about the goddamn tank.
What are these tanks doing? Yuri wants to look at the computer banks.
There's other rooms, there's other things. You guys can
All
walk
right.
around. Come on, gang.
Fuck
Help
it.
me out here.
I'm going to the computer. I'm
Yeah,
going
like
to the
that
computer.
You hacker, McHackerson.
That is not the
Yeah.
computer, sir.
Nope. You want to go to the right.
Yes.
Sorry, where's the computer?
That big
Well,
giant
today,
yellow
this big
thing
giant
that
yellow
looks like
thing,
the
yeah.
first
Alright,
computer
yeah.
ever made.
The door
I'm gonna
opens
use-
regularly.
Yes.
You don't have to fuck around with it. But there is, in fact, a computer in here.
Yeah. Let me fucking hack that computer, son.
There you go. Say words. Absolutely. You don't have to hack it. It is on.
Hack it.
This area is not locked down like the other one was. You turn it on. Yeah, you're able to quickly do some scrolling and some speed reading through some of these files. And indeed, you discover that this lab was a partnership between General Atomics and Vault Tech. Cavanero was one of the scientists who headed up the RoboBrain program and was commissioned to try and see if Vault Tech could use the RoboBrain apparati to replace its overseers, to have a permanent, stable leadership while the human workers went about and did their thing. Otherwise, you've already learned from the terminals that this place got locked down. But going through this terminal here, you go and you're clicking and clacking, and you get to a diagnostic. Clickety clackety. Get a diagnostic of the tanks themselves, and looking at sort of these readings. It's what you thought would be maybe like, I don't know, volumes or measurements or something like that. It's like a makeup. It's like white blood cells X percent, tissue, soft tissue XXX percent, bone density marrow XXX, and it suddenly clicks. These tanks are the tributes. That you're clicking and clacking through, and it's human matter. Whatever Cavanero had got the RoboBrain system running on, you can see some files in there about degradation and contamination. He needed new material to keep his bioneural fluids alive. And clickety clackety, you see indeed that he's been abducting folks using some sort of ruse, and it doesn't say how and why this beast thing came to be. This is all technical data. But indeed, you're able to put together that these tanks are getting filled up at first once a year, then once every 6 months, then every harvest, and now every month there is or hopefully every month, or usually every month, a new addition of this biomatter to these tanks.
Cavanero, you can hear me, correct?
Yes, I can hear you.
You, it seems, and Yuri is like very nonchalantly clicking through the computer. It seems that you are trying to add to your neural net, correct?
Yes, I'm. You don't understand. This entire program was built on my brain, my understanding.
Why is it that you weren't part of the vaults then? This is an off-brand mission. You are not part of a vault. You are.
I'm licensed by Vault Tech, you fool. Vault Tech and Robco worked hand in hand to use my technology to develop what could be the greatest scientific development of all kind.
I give like subtle hand movement to Johnny and Grant to like go start looking. I'm gonna keep them occupied. So please tell me then, what is your logic here? Why have you been doing this?
Johnny, just quick question. Johnny, where are you wandering around? Because your Pip-Boy starts ticking up a little bit more here.
I wanted to go up to that room up top there that has that other terminal in it. Or terminals, it looks like.
Okay. Grant, what are you up to at the moment?
Yeah, I'll explore the fourth room there on the right side.
Oh, yeah, the one with the desks and stuff, or the
yes,
okay.
please.
Yes, absolutely. You and Dookie Boy wander into there as John walks into sort of the main chamber here. Grant, you see It's another office here. What appears to have been like an office slash quarters for one of the scientists, and you see that there's a bunch of old. You see on the desk here these books on the shelves on the right. A bunch of them have been taken down, and there's a stack on the desk that's particularly a pile of them dealing with New World and American folklore.
Interesting. I'm kind of keen on that, so I'll grab the books. I think also maybe like books are kind of in short supply. I have a ton of carrying weight, so I'm just gonna like load up on books.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you grab a bunch of these, and as you're like quickly just looking at the cover, you see some of them are talking about it's like folklore of different states, different regions, and a bunch of them are a bunch of them are Colorado based, and you can see that there's like some tabs sort of sticking out, and you just quickly opening them, it all starts to click pretty well. That there's there's this bunch of legends sort of mishmashed together of these old things called Tommy knockers, and what is that? Tommy knockers and all these different types of folklore things, including a beast from the east, which is a type of storm that people would talk about, and you can kind of figure out that okay, whatever this dude's story is, just kind of mishmashed a bunch of different pre-war local legends into one just weird little bit of everything mishmash creature. That is what you find. As Johnny, on the other hand, walks into the main chamber here, and you see at the center of the sort of console here is a Robo Brain, but it is not quite the Robo Brain you expected. Normally these things are, a robot with a couple wheels on it. You really weren't sure what to expect other than the description that Yuri had given you. But you see that this thing is hooked up with these other tubes, with this goop that are hooked up into the chassis of this thing, and it's like it's constantly draining and refilling the tank on its head that has this brain and one single glowing eyeball inside it. So this goop is being sort of constantly recycled through this thing's nasty, withered, like wrinkled, like black looking brain. Ah, I see. Finally, someone had the good sense to come and say hello. Well, please, we don't have much time. Whatever you've done with my reactor will need to be fixed immediately.
First of all, gross. Just, oh my God, disgusting. Like, are you eating that fluid, or do you just subsist in it? Like, what is your relation to the fluid? You know what? Never mind. Fucking forget about it. What do you want me to do? What do you need me to do?
The fluid is... The bioneural network is what keeps me alive. And what keeps me alive is what keeps the town alive. I can only assume that you're the most recent of these wasteland braggarts to think you can kill the beast. Correct?
I mean, I could probably very easily kill you, so maybe you need to start convincing me not to do that.
You make a very, very valid point. This is the first time any of you have come this far, but you don't... what you seem to lack is an understanding. You have a very good understanding of your position over me at the moment, because you are correct. I am quite fragile in this state, hence why I had to come up with this beast all those years ago to... facilitate my longevity, if you will. The goo keeps me alive, but this is where the rub and the tug, as it were, comes in. The goo, as you shall call it, the bioneural fluid, is also what keeps the fields of New Pueblo so lush. It's a symbiotic relationship, you see. They give me tributes that keep me alive. I use the excess fluid to keep the crops fertilized. So, before you get any brave ideas about being a hero, were I to go down, well, you may not get what exactly it is you came for now, would you?
You understand about symbiosis,
Where
obviously.
are you coming from? Oh, yes, you.
I'm walking into the group and
Okay.
like wiping off the goo chamber. You obviously understand of symbiosis.
Oh, yes.
Here's what's going to happen. You have two options. One, we will keep you alive, and you will keep the people of New Pueblo fed and help them as best you can in your new reduced power. Two, you will die.
That seems you've forgotten about the third option, sir. I do none of these things, and you help me fix this reactor, or, well, those children in New Pueblo, well, they won't have anything to go back to.
They will come back with us. Hey,
I wander in.
Grant.
May I wander in
Yeah,
now?
yeah. Grant.
I'm.
This is a really interesting book. It's all about the Jabberwocky in here.
The Vorpal
I-
go snicker snack.
I caught the tail end of that. Can I just have a word with you two gentlemen that still have bodies and aren't a disgusting, shriveled black brain in a jar?
Of course. Let us speak.
But before you do, just know that if you've whatever deal you've made with the children of New Pueblo, just know that, well, this bioneural fluid could be of use to you as well. You could just leave me be, and
Oh, that's
could-
never going to happen.
no, all right,
Fucking
fine.
would. All right.
I sort of drag people out of the room, even though I know there's microphones everywhere. Sort of more for show.
I'm just thinking out loud here. But we, for thought's sake, do encounter a fair number of people that we just shoot in the face. And we don't do anything with their bodies. And I kind of wonder if maybe, and just hear me out, we bring those people here and we goop them, and we're making something good happen out of something bad, rather than taking all of the adults from the town.
I wish
Yuri-
everyone on the stream could see the face I'm making right now.
Yeah, Yuri is immediately abhorred. Grant, obviously not. This is not something that we do. This is ridiculous.
Like we don't do it regularly.
I mean, we do murder people kind of who just get in our way, and
No.
at least this way we could turn them into razor grains, sort of,
No.
through this thing.
I would be amenable to that deal.
Shut up.
No, he did say he would be amenable to the deal, though.
I
Yeah.
look at. Hold on.
Okay.
I'm gonna
okay,
look at
yeah.
John. I want to look at John. I'm gonna read John's face. I want to try to like insight check my speech. Could I do like a speech check to see like what my speech did to John Cap?
I'll let you. I mean, I'm not gonna make you play against each other. You guys can have conversations, in character, out character.
But so Yuri, I already know where Yuri's at because he's like absolutely not.
Table talking, boys. Go for
Grant,
it.
Okay.
Grant, I'm with you, brother.
Oh, I was sort of thinking that this might.
No,
So I look back at Yuri.
Look, I understand it doesn't feel great, but we do need to feed people.
Johnny, your pit boy is like you're starting not to feel good. Actually. Yeah.
oh, my insides are boiling.
Yeah, it's not feeling.
It's like-
Like it's getting pretty bad. You guys also need to
Getting
get
hot
out
in here.
past the reactor. Time is literally ticking.
I'm gonna look back at Yuri.
Look, maybe hold on. Rather than do anything now, let's leave here because Duke and John are gonna melt. We know what this thing is. It's not a beast. We figured it out. Let's go back and talk about it. I got some books. That's pretty good. And if we want to come and stop the thing, we know exactly how and where. And I took all the access panels off so I can just drop this frag mine and it's all over anyway.
I'll give you this for free. If you
Yeah.
guys leave this place and try to
Yeah.
come back, that's all I'll say.
Okay.
Yuri will sigh and look at his shoes and
In the condition you've left it, and I'm gonna say there's like, whatever you're gonna do, you've got about 4 real world seconds before this doctor makes a decision for you.
I'm going to go stop this from melting down. And he's down to 1 reactor. And then we can decide if we want to use the bad guy into food machine or not.
And I'm just going to go, and I'm going to say, Duke, stay with John, and I'm going to go try to fix the reactor. At least stop the second one from blowing up the first one.
Okay.
And I'm sort of looking with pleading, I sort of take my face mask off, and I'll look at Yuri with pleading eyes, and I'm just like,
Rifleman, as you move away from the doorway, Cavanero sees his chance now that there's not a giant power armored dude standing next to him, and the roof above you suddenly becomes a mess and a web of mechanical arms as auto dock arms come from the roof. And you can see that the table that he's standing in between, which has all kinds of blood splatter and stuff on it, he looks at you and says, finally we got rid of the robotic bastard. Which one of you is the next specimen? Click, 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 and that's the end of the episode.
I think I've really fucked up.
Hold on.
Extremely fucked this up.
Can we go back?
Nope, absolutely not. The doctor.
Can I reload a save?
Yeah,
Hold on.
the-
I quit saved it. I quit saved it.
The doctor, seeing his imminent defeat, has sweet talked you long enough to try and get the jump on Yuri and Johnny, and maybe even Duke. And we will find out what happens in the final throes of Dr. Cavanero's last stand at the end of, or the start of the next episode, I guess. This has been a absolutely ton of fun.
Love you guys.
Just
that was fun.
Just ridiculous episode all around. Radiation and reactors and robots. Oh my. This has been Insane in the Robo Brain, Season 3, Episode 7 of A Fistful of Neutrons. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We'll be back in not in 2 weeks. The 3rd of April is our good pal Raj is going to be celebrating his wedding anniversary that day.
Yeah.
So
I
happy
gotta take a
anniversary
break.
to Raj. And we're going to do a reschedule or potentially have a Raj-less one-shot episode on
Hey,
that
why don't we
day.
do fucking AD&D? Like
We might do some AI
D&D,
D&D, and maybe we'll do some Act on Cthulhu. Maybe Justin will do that Discworld RPG. We've got options. We've got ideas.
We've got options.
We've got something coming for you guys in 2 weeks here, or maybe even next week if we get our acts together. But we'll keep you posted. Stay tuned on the Discord and all of those things. We'll let you know as soon as we do. So, thank you all so much. If you're shopping on the Modiphius store, use that code WGNR10. Plastic Raiders, new box set is on pre-order. Go pick it up while you can. And yeah, we will see you guys in a couple weeks. Tell your mom, tell your friends, tell your enemies. We love you guys. Okay.
Love you. Love you.
frosty.
Have a good night.
Okay. Bye.